Hey guys, Thursday. Oh goodness, we need some light, don't we? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do it like this because this is me. This is me. This is my reality sometimes. It's dark and it's just me. And I have to deal with me. I'm not perfect. I don't pretend that I'm perfect, but I know what it takes for me to make it through a day. And I like to share those things with people. I wish life was so good that I could tell you that I'm happy every single day. But, I'm real. I'm not happy every day. I'm not happy with me every day. It's a growing process. I had someone to present an article to me because they came by my desk and they weren't smiling. They were having an issue and they weren't smiling. So I did the thing and, do like that and told them to smile. And they went into telling me that women shouldn't do that and this, that, and the other. And I listened. I'm like, okay. She even sent me the article. I read the article. And it was almost saying that out there in the world that a woman is told always to have a pleasant demeanor and smile. And if she didn't do those things, she was considered the B word, where men could be grumpy, but they're just men. And that was the thing. But I don't look at it like that. I'm not judging based man, woman, and this is my way of saying, yes, you're great, and whatever you say, boss. No, I'm not ever telling anybody to just sit up and allow someone to run over them. When I say smile, I'm saying bring that positive energy to the table for yourself. Do it for yourself. That's what we get all messed up about what we're going to do for someone else. What are you going to do for yourself? I have a picture that I'm going to share with this video. And on that picture, I'm standing in front of a green screen. Okay. And it's in our little production room at work. And the reason why I'm going to show you that picture, and I'm going to explain something to you about the way green screen works in my simple version. The person who's presenting is put in front of a green screen. They go through their actions. They're actually being able to see what they're doing on a different monitor, where their hands might ought to be and this, that, or the other. During this process, and with us is after the process, there is a special way to select a group of green colors on that green screen and make them disappear so that whatever the broadcast is will be manifested behind that person. So I thought about that. We walk around every day just like that. Our woes and our issues and the things that are going on with us that are heavy, the things that we want to share, that's our green screen. And we allow our mind to say, okay, I don't want to deal with that right now. So we take away all those things and the world sees the us that we want the world to see. We give the world our forecast. We show the world the streets of our lives that we want to show. My challenge to you is to check your green screen. Check the things that you are trying to hide, because most often the things that we try to hide from someone else are the things that we're hiding from ourselves. Don't hide. Your person needs to come out. Do not hide. I'm not telling you that you should walk around with a frown on your face. I would never, not I would never tell you that, because I want you to smile. Because for me, when I say smile, that means I want to exchange that same energy. It's a powerhouse. But you don't have to pretend that you're not hurting. You don't have to pretend that everything is okay. When I say smile, I just want you to take a moment to exchange that energy with someone. You're a human being. It's okay to hurt. It's not okay for someone to hurt you, but it's okay for you to deal with those things. Don't feel ashamed of hurting. You only heal when you acknowledge that you're hurting. It's just like if you get a sore and you never tend to it. Your body has a way of scabbing over that wound. Your spirit has a way of scabbing over to let you get by. But there's going to be that one day when you're going to bump it and it's going to start bleeding and it's going to start showing all that mess that it's produced under that scab because it was never tended to. On the other hand, if you tend to it correctly, it's still going to scab over, but that scab is going to be protection while the healing process begins. And then when it's ready to come off, it'll fall off on its own. You won't have to pick at it. Do the same thing for you. It's okay to smile. It's okay to be happy, but work on being self-aware. So that day when you do come, it'll just fall off. It won't be no work. You ain't got to pick at it to make it start bleeding again or make it start producing whatever it's got going on. It'll fall off on its own. Work from the inside out. It's okay. I promise it's okay. And y'all, I'm sitting here sweating. I just left the gym and I'm sitting in my vehicle, but I had to share. And I am going to share that picture of me in front of the green screen. It's that dress that I had on, the black and white dress. You know, I'm fly. I was cute. I know I was cute. You know, I have to tell myself that because I don't rely on someone else to tell me about me. Because I got to know who I am. And I'm going to be Melissa every day. People say, "What? How can you be happy all the time?" Guess what? I'm not. I'm not happy all the time. But I want to share the happy part of myself with someone so they can share back. That fuels me. But I cry. I get upset. I get angry. I get mad. I get hurt. And I'm going to tell y'all something. And I'm going to share this with you. This right here, this is what depression looks like. I'm not going to tell anybody that every day of my life is good. I'm working through something. And you guys are my champions while I work through this. You are my cheerleaders while I work through this. You are my bunkmates while I go through this battle. I am learning who I am. And while I'm learning, I'm going to share with you how I'm learning. I'm learning. And I'm going to make sure I check my own green screen. I'm not going to do anything or tell you, I'm not going to tell you anything that I'm not going to do myself. Half of my woes are things that I allowed. I want to take control of my life. And no, I'm not crying. I'll probably do that later. I'm not crying now, but I am sweating because it's kind of hot here. But I'm going to remain in the dark. And I'm remaining in the dark only because I'm searching for my light. And I have to acknowledge the darkness to see the light. I have to acknowledge the darkness in order to see the light. If I do not acknowledge, wait a minute, I'm in the dark. Okay, yeah, I'm in the dark and there's a light. If I allow darkness to become my normal, I won't acknowledge it anymore. Darkness is not our normal. Okay? It's not. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it.